us a story, and he can be talking.
Yeah, tell us
about...
McLaren stuff.
No, don't tell us McLaren stuff. Tell us shitty Chinese coil stories.
Yeah.
Because we have to get into McLaren stuff later.
Okay, so Chinese coils, they're generally rated around 280 degrees Fahrenheit.
280.
Now, so most of the ones that you get from wherever, that's generally where they fail. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little bit more. Depends who you get it from, that kind of thing. Some manufacturers that I may have done videos on recently may or may not have had coils that fail around there, even though they say 240 Celsius or something like that. And if you do the math,
we're talking Celsius.
Okay.
If
you do the math on that, it's 464 Fahrenheit.
That's not bad.
Which
seems legit.
If it was American, it would have done that, but it wasn't, and it didn't. Right at the 140, I saw it go knock, knock, smoke, smoke, temperature, and it was right at 140, and then the smoke show happened, which you haven't seen, Taylor.
I know, I'm sorry. 140 degrees Celsius? Yeah, Celsius. I think I saw Celsius on your thing. Did you click the button?
Oh, we live. My fault.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't tell y'all.
No, you didn't know.
One day that's going to slip up and like some kind of horrible racist joke is going to get out.
I know. One of these days it's going to be bad.
It's just going to be like we lose our jobs and personal stuff.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to start telling people when we go live. But we're live right now. Everyday Audio is number 35.
35?
Yeah, 35. It feels like we've been stuck on 35 forever.
I know. I feel like we have been.
We don't do these often.
It's like a middle-aged woman just stays on 35.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Yeah, we don't go to 40.
35 with the experience.
Yeah, just a little extra.
Yeah.
I'm Skip on one, and I don't know who that.
I'm B. Bluffman.
B. Bluffman in the building. Where did that come from? Oh! He fooled us all. Move your hand. You're an idiot.
What kind of product placement is that? You're awful.
That's horrible. Yeah, like they're not paying you for that.
I'm not a hand model.
It's so stupid. Is that like a random brand that just you have to find, or I don't drink, so
it's like the cheapest, bougiest shit you can get.
Can you be cheap and bougie?
If you were to mix Coors Light and Heineken, you would get Stella Artois.
So the fancy Alabamians.
Yes, that's 100%. For the fancy Alabama. Is this how people drink it in commercials?
Yeah. You got to flip your hair back, though, when it's soaking wet.
And in slow motion.
Yeah. God, and suds. You have to pop it and suds go everywhere.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
And then pour it on somebody. Oh, wait, that's just in the champagne room.
That's so stupid.
Now you're getting your product placement.
Yeah, I'm getting it down. I'm getting it down. I don't know how much the audience caught before we went live, but tell us about 140 degrees and how much are they?
Who is this? Who we got?
Oh,
in the middle?
Yeah, that is true. Might as well. Tell
We're just
people.
Unprofessional.
Who's
in the middle?
I just assume people.
Who we got?
Malcolm is in the middle.
Who we
for
got?
About 8 years.
He doesn't age. Frankie Muniz. Shout out.
Remember, you used to put like names across the top.
Nah, I'm not doing that shit no more.
That was like the money.
Nah, I'm not doing that shit.
Well, on my end, I'm guest edit name.
Yeah.
Guest edit name. Yeah, right.
Well, I guess I'm guest edit name is my rap name.
That's you and I have the same name.
I might could put something on there.
Yeah, but I'm edit name, so that's on the rap side of things. When I go to drop an album, it's young edit name.
There you go.
Introduce yourself if you want to, sir. If you don't, don't do it.
I mean, he's kind of...
We're cool. Either way.
I'm Sean. I own and operate EMF Audio, and I randomly get asked to go on podcasts.
Have you been asked by the other... I won't mention their names. Have you been asked by the other ones?
There is another podcast I did like maybe a month ago.
Oh, yeah. Nobody. I don't think people are aware of that one. No, who? Sundown.
Which one?
Sundown.
Was it?
Sundown unofficial.
No, so I actually
Dark.
did get asked for Sundown After Dark. However, the day that I was there, I had to leave immediately, so I couldn't hang out.
Which podcast did you do?
12 volt.
Oh, really?
You know what? When I was trolling your profile for pictures, I saw that you had a picture of the 12 volt talk, and I was like, "Wait, was he on 12 volt talk?"
I don't remember that.
We're always picking up 12 volts, Big D's and Rob's. We're always picking up their.
So you're getting sloppy seconds.
Yeah, for sure.
Always.
They're way more professional, I'm sure. They probably had a list of questions for you and shit. No, we don't fucking do that.
Yeah, they did.
I know they did.
I mean, it was fine.
They in your green room. All right, this is what we're gonna go over.
Well, I mean, it's good to know if you're going to have some kind of technical response, anything, know what's coming ahead.
We like off the wall shit. We just throw stuff out, and then you on your feet got to answer it. That's the true.
No. Yeah, that's
showman.
That's how, yeah,
the Bill O'Reilly method.
Yeah,
I was just about to bring that up.
He didn't know what that was. I had to explain it to him.
Yo, when I told Skip that you asked me that, he goes, "What the hell?" He sent me the same exact clip or whatever that you did. So I guess that guy's famous for that part. Apparently.
You're so out of touch with viral stuff, Fade. It's insane.
I don't watch news and all that.
He's also famous for assaulting women and getting fired for sexual harassment. But before that, he was doing a lot.
Okay, not so great. Not so great.
He was wild. That was back when.
He seems like a cool guy. I'd like to go drinking and have a drink with him.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a Stella Artois with him. This episode.
It's absolutely not brought to you by.
No, he never finished the sentence, so it's fine.
That's right.
Cut.
Could be like Tavares. He did a podcast episode where he goes, "This episode is brought to you by water. You should drink it."
You should drink it. A lot of it, actually.
Y'all do not.
So yeah, what were we talking about? We were talking about coils.
Yeah, we're talking about black coils.
Black
aluminum
140
OFC
degree coils. Yeah, black aluminum.
The black aluminum wound with OFC wire made in USA coil.
Which one of them you think wrote that spec sheet? It had to be one of those three. It had to be
100%.
I think there's a lot of English going on that website.
I wonder. You think? Yeah, that's true. Product
to product, there's no consistency. So that makes me think that somebody just kind of like created a page, didn't look at one, just there's no common formatting outside of the template. The information that's on there is written exactly how, like if you've ever worked with somebody from China and had a discussion with them about a product, the way that it's written is exactly how they describe it. Like number one, super best, king, awesome is how they describe everything.
It's like the Doge meme, right? Like super wow.
Yes. I mean, even their company names, if you take the Chinese translation into English, like there's one of them, like you walk around CES and they'll have signs, they'll have it in English, and it'll be like King Super Best Audio.
4,000 peak.
I like King Super Best.
I mean, even some really actually like good companies still have weird names like that, but that's how they do everything. They put exclamation points on everything, and like when you do the translation of the black aluminum OFC white, all that's just it's somebody, I'm pretty sure it's somebody in China without a clue doing their website. Or they wrote it and then they just went copy pasta right here.
Right, I'm good with it. Just leave it. And no one at Rockville cares enough to like proofread any of that shit. Because you know what? They do have quite a selection of products. Like they be cranking some stuff out. You know what I mean? They're like Boss Audio. I'm not going to compare them to Boss Audio, but they have a ton of products, and I honestly don't even think this is like a hiccup on their, like a blip on their radar.
No,
they're steady cranking shit.
They're going to sell out to the next batch.
Dude, before all this shit went down, full disclosure,
chill out, Bluff.
I actually tested, the T2 amp. I tested a few years ago for the $150 challenge, and it was solid. Like it did solid power. It did like 2,600 watts. And for $115, I mean, it's kind of silly. I never had any of their subs, so I can't speak on those. But
I got one of their amps. It was like the M4. All their models make no sense to me at all.
yeah, they make no sense.
I think it was the something quasi M4 9 whatever it was.
I think it's the same amp, but a mono version of the one that I have. Honestly.
Okay, so I got that and put it in my nephew's car. And I don't even know if it was 24 hours. I get a text message, hey, it stopped playing at all.
Oh, my God. You're killing me.
And it was the amp. And then I was like, okay, well, SAE 1000 it is. Give me some more money.
I
put an SAE 1000, never had a problem, said it was louder, cleaner, worked fine.
I mean, obviously, but how much is an SAE 1000? It's like triple the price at least.
Yeah, but it lasted more than a day.
Oh, I get it.
So if it lasted 3 days, the value's there.
I get it. But look, so this guy at work, he was asking me, he has a side-by-side. And he was like, because everyone...
Like a motorcycle?
No, a side-by-side, jackass.
What's a side-by-side?
Not a sidecar, a side-by-side.
You don't ride motorcycles side-by-side.
What's a side-by-side?
Like a Gator or a friggin'...
Oh, you mean okay. Yeah, ATV. What is it?
It's not an ATV, it's a side-by-side.
What they call them?
It's bigger than an ATV.
Yeah.
Two people riding.
It's called AT something.
They have like
side
120,
by side.
150 horsepower.
Yeah,
awesome.
the Razors or whatever.
Yeah, and like Joey Semino's ate up with that stuff.
Him and
anyway,
Bobby.
it's the side-by-side. People call them bikes, whatever. I don't care, whatever. Guy at work, they all have them, right? And they all have like 20, 30 grand tied up into these things, and they all like compete with one another who can have the loudest one. UTV. What does that mean?
Utility terrain vehicle. I don't know. Maybe that was what it was.
What is UTV anyway?
That would be more like an ATV, but they're not geared for speed at all. They're geared for torque and hauling.
It's like one of those. It's a John Deere. That's so stupid. It's not like an old person saying it.
That's what they're called.
Nah. UTV.
I hate you people. So anyway.
Yeah, get to audio, Fade.
They all buy Wet Sounds, and Wet Sounds is like
moist.
Is retarded. Is like it's basically the JL audio of ATV or
ATV.
boats.
I was
going to
say it, and then you did.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Actually, JL's pretty awesome, but it's ridiculous.
What is it, like Marine or something? Marine?
Yeah, it's like Marine or whatever.
Yeah, them shits get muddy.
So dumb. It's like $1,000 for a sound bar across the back, or whatever. It's so stupid.
So you know what needs to happen?
Well,
swag 6.5s, bitch.
Hello. You need to make them in pods. You got to make it easier for people. But
I know I thought about that, and I just have
Rockville
to they want me to buy like 10 billion of them.
Rockville makes things for side by side, and I'm telling you, this guy at work, before all this shit went down, he was like, "I'm not trying to buy no Wet Sounds, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Dude, just get the Rockville shit." I'm telling you. So he bought a bunch, like 4 Rockville 8s, and put it across the back. And he says he shuts shit down when he comes out.
Of course
to the
he
road.
does. Why wouldn't he?
He said it's so loud. It's like way louder than anyone else. Side by side. What's up now? Ban me, bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna ban the fuck out of all y'all.
He needs some swag 6.5s. Is what he needs.
Well, dude, you make them in pods.
So much better.
Y'all need to like go after the Marine audio or whatever.
Can they get muddy? They have to get muddy.
I know it was a long story.
You have to be able to like
Ronnie.
hose them down. Yeah, it was a horrible story.
I had a customer send me a picture of the swag 6.5s he had in the lower grill of his car for 4 years.
Why?
Because bass boxing is dumb.
Oh,
that's where you need
outside the car.
Oh, God.
Speakers outside the car.
That's ridiculous.
And
outside?
You have to
free
hear
air.
the music outside.
No
Yeah.
enclosure, nothing. Just put them down in his grill, mounted them up.
Oh my God.
Actually, that was one of the rules that I hated
Yeah.
about bass boxing.
Remember Jared had to build like a box for his too. That was retarded. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, but how can't Rockville, like, why can't I file like a PayPal claim against them for not having aluminum OFC American made coils in it if I find out they do, you know?
So here's the thing. The video that I just put up today, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Taylor is like It's almost 40 minutes long. And I left stuff out. Like, I legitimately forgot because I spent 4 days on this video. I forgot things that I shot to put in it. And one of the things that I was going to put in it is maybe a class action lawsuit might be in order.
Hey, dude.
Legitimately, that could happen.
Right.
That's like a rabbit hole you don't want. I mean, that's a big rabbit hole, though.
I'm about to print out my PayPal receipts just in case and file them away.
Do you know how
Under
many
F,
amps
fucks
a
up.
day Boss Audio sells? You know what I mean? They're the number one selling amp
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Well, why can't everybody be held accountable? Like
What standard are you going to use?
I don't know. It says on your site it should make 4,000 watts at 1 ohm. It ain't doing it. Cap, give me my money back.
To be class action, you have to be able to prove what they're saying is not what you're getting.
Let's
Like,
go.
no ambiguity. You have to 100% be able to prove it. Now,
It's like- it's like-
in the case of Rockville, like with the amps, you could go back to amp dynos, and if it got reasonably close, then they could go, nah, I don't think so, because this one guy tested something and it got reasonably close. Now the subs, that's another story. We have multiple videos of saying, look, I put this much power. You're seeing the number, and it's dying. So the subs is another argument altogether. Like,
Yeah, but what if they mean 1,000 volts and 1 amp?
that couldn't happen.
Why not?
Because of the impedance.
I'm just saying. I mean, they could argue that.
Yeah, well, he in his video
Based on their live feed, do you think they could argue that?
I'm just saying, like their lawyers might be better than mine.
they ain't got no lawyers.
I'm just saying, their lawyers are probably
here's
drunk.
They would just go bankrupt and screw us all. It didn't matter.
Let's say somebody came up with a lawyer, did a class action lawsuit against them. They would be in their best interest to have an expert witness of supporting their case.
Hello.
Now, I'm not saying that I've already made 2 videos, and I'm not saying that I'm not equipped for that. I'm not saying that I'm a professional that could very well prove that, and I'm also not saying that I have lawyer friends where this could actually happen and it could be started by me. But
This is so happening.
it could happen, and it's not going to look very good on their end when you have an expert witness going, here's the data. Science, bitches.
Yeah.
I like science.
I mean, not even the power. Like you in your video, you show what it was like 100 Celsius, and then all of a sudden it went 140 in blue smoke.
Yeah,
Like,
140, it was toasted.
and they say 240. So I mean, that's
240 on the spec sheet.
yeah.
Speaking of science, do you
Don't-
mind if I
don't-
ask you a couple
Oh
of
my
personal
God.
questions?
He's going away.
It depends.
I mean, not necessarily personal. Like I don't.
This is weird.
You know, not-
It's getting
Do you
odd.
personally like science? Was that your question?
Yes, I personally like science. Do you like science? No.
Do y'all both
Speaking
believe
of
in climate
science,
change?
The climate is changing.
But it's not
Yeah, it was
man-made.
hot as hell today.
But it's
Who
not-
knows?
It wasn't this morning.
That's
It
the
was this
debate.
afternoon. Climate change.
It's sweaty as F down here.
That's the debate.
Fucking
So,
Trump.
My question is, this is the personal question. What the crap do you do for a living? Is it EMF or do you have is it a side hustle or is that your thing or what?
The bulk of what I do is EMF. So I also have an IT consulting company, which I've been doing that since professionally since 2004, and then in 2009 I formed my own company. So for the last 10 years I've had that going.
I remember when they banned you off of CACO, car auto classifies.
Wait, you mean like the 30 times they did?
Yeah, and then you kept coming back, and you're like, "Yo, I could do this all day, bitch."
Yep. So that I have kind of tapered off. I still have stuff going on, but I've tapered it off some, and that was kind of as I ramped up more EMF stuff. A lot of what I have going on is behind the scenes stuff that nobody sees.
Okay.
It's not just all the stuff that everybody is seeing. There's OEM stuff going on in the background
Oh,
with other companies that nobody knows about. I mentioned it in like a couple of Tech Stuff Tuesday videos ago about looking at a speaker and seeing how it sounds.
Oh, I watched that one.
I saw that.
2 of those drivers were for an OEM customer.
I need to catch up on your tech stuff, dude. Honestly, if you guys have not realized yet, Sean has a YouTube channel and he does Tech Stuff Tuesdays, and I got to tell you, it's some good stuff. There's some science, and he doesn't get all like crazy with it. He does it in a really a manner that most people can understand, and it's relevant information that you might want to know. So go subscribe to his channel and watch his Tech Stuff Tuesdays.
See, stuff like that is the only thing I can watch on YouTube anymore. I'm over any hair trick video, any flex video, anything like that. I ain't clicking it. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. There's nothing else to see. It moves. It moves metal. It moves hair. Man, get out of here.
Crazy.
And there's so much content like that. It just drowns me out.
I like to be there for that stuff.
Yeah,
I like to experience it.
Yeah.
But honestly,
I'm not watching 6 minutes of your cup moving in the cup holder, bro. Get out of here.
And also, trim your effing intros. Everybody watching right now, please trim your intros. I do not need 79 seconds of like all your mids and high, and the girl all uncomfortable in the passenger seat, like doesn't know what to do because you got a camera stuffed in her face. It's like, just get to the base, man. That's all we want to see. Just get to it. Just trim it. Does everybody know how to trim videos? Anyway,
6 seconds. That's all you need.
Please.
Yeah, but I mean,
I even took mine out. I don't even have them in my videos anymore. Took them out completely.
Yeah, I get it.
I cold open like Tech Stuff Tuesdays. I cold open it, and like within 2 seconds, it's a Tech Stuff Tuesday video done.
Man, but just
get to it.
Yeah.
Hey, your product placement's wrong there, Taylor.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Here we go.
Oh man, that's the thumbnail.
So you're people
Wait,
don't
shut up.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Are you the one, or is it Nick that was roommates with Jacob?
That was Nick Lemons.
Okay, sorry. Then continue, Fade.
Actually, that one. I know. That's something that I wanted to delve into.
How did the hookup happen?
Like, what is your relationship with Mr. Jacob Fuller?
Okay, so back in 2003, we had a mutual friend, one that he went to college with, and I was friends with him through some form of internetery or something. I went to NSPL finals that year, had my car. My friend showed up with Jake, and they came over to my car, and Jake wanted to hear my car. And at the time, it was a burp setup only. It was in my CRX because I've had it since 2000. Had that, played it for him, and I remember him saying, "That's the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life."
Nice.
It was 115 doing like 54s in 2003-ish. So fast forward a few years, he starts Sundown 2006. I had talked to him here and there between there, knew who he was, everything. Then in 2006, it was, hey, I have this product that I'm coming out with, but I need a test bed for it. I have 12 volt here. I don't have 16 volt. My S10 was 16 volt. Oh. Can I come to your house and test out some stuff on 16 volt? Yeah, sure. You want to torture subs? Got power for that. Cool. We'll do whatever. And it just kind of grew from there, where I had a test bed that could be used before he had all that stuff. So I just helped him with development of product and testing all kinds of stuff until he got to the point where he was doing all that in-house himself.
Well, there you go. There you have it. I honestly, all these years, I have been dying to ask that question. So now I know.
Yeah, and we've just been pals ever since.
I mean, every time, not every time, but we've met a couple, few times in person. But you guys usually travel in pairs. Oh, there's a squirrel back there. Squirrel!
Oh, yeah, back there?
Yeah, right there. You see him.
Yeah.
They don't see that.
Yeah,
yeah.
At some point, he's going to jump across from there to there. He'll do it.
Finals, I've seen you a couple times, and Vegas, I think I saw you.
I go to Vegas a lot, so that's a solid chance.
Solid chance.
I started going to Vegas in 2001 for CES. It was the first time I ever went, and I don't know exactly how many times I've been there since. It's over 30.
Are you a gambler, or you just like the?
Yeah, I gamble.
I like to play the slots.
What do you play?
I play craps primarily.
Yes.
Oh, he
rolling
made it.
the bones.
The squirrel made it.
Rolling the bones. That's my jam. Cuz.
So I got into craps as a result of one of my friends, and then I got Jake into craps. So it's not uncommon to see two of us at a table at the same time,
Bruh.
But I got Jake into craps when he did not want to gamble at all. We go to Vegas for CES, says I don't want to gamble at all. I got him on penny slots. I was like, dude, it's a penny, man.
You gotta work. You gotta work them in.
No, listen. You can lose your damn life savings at penny slots.
Right. So I said, got him started on penny slots, man. You can pull this thing for a penny, 100 times for $1. All right, cool. But if you really want to win, you got to do max bet at like 30 cents, right? Get him into that. Then progressively moved him into nickels. And then the next year was like, dude, you should do craps. I don't know. Sure. That's a lot of money put out there at one time. No, I'll show you. And now we just play the hell out of craps.
I got Andrew Bailey into craps. And I'm going to tell you, it is the most fun that you can have at a casino.
If you get a table full of people
I don't understand
that are really into it, it is a real good time.
It's really not difficult. You put money down, 7 or 11 wins, 2 or 12 loses.
That's the dice,
2, 3
right?
or 12 loses, and everything else is a point. It's not that difficult.
That's
play
the
6
dice,
and 8.
right?
You can live on that.
Yeah.
That's the dice.
It's actually, here's the thing.
Can nobody hear me?
For anyone, yeah, dice, 100%.
Could you hear me?
Yes.
Don't ever ignore me again.
No. Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. So the casino
Is this an audio show?
Odds, audios. So the casino is all about odds, and craps is the only game where you can actually swing the odds in your favor if you have enough money. Unfortunately. So if you can bet at least 10 times odds behind the pass line, you can swing the odds in the player's favor. So what's up now? So anyway, learn to play craps. Only play craps when you go to the casino, or baccarat. The two best odds games in the thing. Even if you play perfect strategy in blackjack, it's you're still losing. So
right, the whole 3-deck thing kind of screws you.
Right, go play craps or baccarat. Baccarat is a lot of fun too. Oh my god, I can't even handle it.
Baccarat.
I've never tried baccarat. I don't know the rules. I don't know how to play it.
Oh my god, the pink chips just flying across the table.
Sounds like
baccarat.
a Mortal Kombat character.
Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em.
I feel like when I go to SEMA, I might end up dabbling in baccarat.
You should, dude. It's basically blackjack, except that you have no say in what happens. So the closest to 9 without going over wins. Oh my god, it's so good. It's the best odds in the casino if you cannot bet at least 10 times behind the pass line. So it's the best odds in the casino, baccarat. You just have to bet with the bank, bet with the player. That's it. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Keep it going. Everyday gambling.
Dude, the two things that I love the most in the world. Well, that's not what I'm gonna say. Drinking and gambling. What's up now?
How are
and
you
they
not
combine
crashed?
them for free.
Oh my god.
That's my thing, dude.
Shut up.
Drinking and gambling, and then car audio.
You're the worst human.
I am. I'm so bad. So bad.
How have you not crashed yet? Like, that's just the worst two things ever.
I'm super good at it.
Not.
Actually, I'm really, really terrible at it. Actually, poker's probably the best odds if you're worth a shit.
We're still on this. It's insane.
Dude, you don't drink or gamble. Like, what is your life about?
Right there, baby. Excess power.
Holla!
What kind of brand placement is that? Did you organize that deal ahead of time?
So bad. You can't even see it.
You got to pay me in bitcoins.
Yes. Oh, Bitcoin update. Anybody got the
I have to talk to
price?
Scotty about that brand deal. See how I can get in on that.
What is it now? Is it 9,000 yet? It's over 9,000.
No, I cannot wait for those memes though.
Yeah, they're out there. It's somebody they got their
Dude,
pulse on the
nobody wants to talk
mouse right
about
now.
gambling.
Nah.
Screw all you guys.
All right, Chap. Look. All right, so no, shut up. It's my turn. You had your gambling rant. So Sundown asked you to use your S10 as a test bed. So you had Sundown in your pocket. Why did you go to, instead of just running all Sundown, where came the need for EMF for you?
So, I was always using Sundown stuff.
God, that was a great question.
A bunch of years. Got to a point, I think like 2009 or so, people kept asking me, where can I buy Sundown audio stuff? Because they see me at shows whooping everybody's ass and they want to know where they can buy it. So then I thought, you should probably buy it from me. So I started selling it. And then that grew and grew and grew and grew. Then it turned into another Sundown dealer being a whiny bitch about my domain.
Drop it.
What was the domain? It was EMF?
It's Sundown only.
Sundownonly.com was the domain.
So who was complaining?
Oh, wait.
I'll leave that out.
No, that's not what we do here.
It was a major dealer who is still a major dealer.
Who is still a major dealer?
They are still a major dealer. That should narrow it down pretty far, especially if you put it in time frame of about 2012, 2013.
You mean at the time?
At the time,
It was.
yeah.
Is it 3-letter acronym?
Will you confirm?
They may offer items, etc.
Oh, got
all
it.
right, go ahead.
Stupid.
All right.
I thought it was SSA. Sorry.
No, I think they.
So it's not an SSE.
Yeah.
No, I think
they're not Sundown no more though.
No,
I don't know what happened.
They got kicked. Actually, we might
need
need to have Aaron on
Yeah.
the show to figure out what the crap went on there. Do you know what happened with that? We're gonna let you finish your story. I'm just wondering if you know what happened with
Who's you go? What?
it with SSA.
What about them?
Why aren't they Sundown? Why can't they sell Sundown no more? Do you know that?
That's an Aaron question.
All right, he
all
knows.
right.
He knows. All right, go ahead. Go ahead with your story.
All right,
Okay,
so etc. got mad at.
Yeah, so they
Sundown.
complained about having the domain and that they were losing sales because people thought that they were buying directly from Sundown and blah, 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 whiny bitch shit.
That's hilarious.
Sure.
And so then I was already working on the Ermagerd V1 anyway.
There we go.
Which was going to be under a different brand name anyway. So then I just changed the whole store as a result of I picked up excess power. I picked up other stuff that I don't have anymore because it was awful. And
What? What was it?
there's a certain dinger person that might have been involved.
Oh,
my
Lord,
God,
have
this
mercy.
That's funny. Hey, I'll accept it though. I will allow it. I will allow it.
Will allow.
So
That's on you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
on you.
That's gotta
for
be
real.
That's the clip.
So I had when you have Sundown only and it's more than only Sundown, it kind of calls for a name change anyway. On top of, I was wanting to fill a gap in product line that Sundown didn't have. They didn't have a 4-inch coil sub at all.
Oh.
So I thought I should probably fill that gap. There's a need for it. So I came out with the V1, and then they didn't have a Neo sub. So I came out with the YOLO. And they didn't have coaxes, so I came out with Swag.
They didn't have a square sub.
Nobody has that because I have a patent on that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
A square?
There is a patent on that motor.
Stop it. Why? The shape?
It's a squiffer.
There's things.
A squiffer? Oh my God. It says
No,
there's
Ermagerd.
things. There's things.
Me too.
Bruh, I have never seen one of those in the wild. Have you ever sold one of those?
Yeah, I had an entire run of them that sold out in 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
And now I can't find a machine shop to make them anymore without building some absolutely asinine amount of them. And they're so expensive to make. Like,
Shout out Nick Hutchinson.
Like, I mean, it's if I would totally let somebody like him make it if he didn't require like 500 of them at a time.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because 500 of those motors is expensive as hell.
There it is.
I gotta sell 500 of those in a reasonable amount of time.
Look at look at the it's on Steve Me Designs, but look at the quote EMF
tell
audio, good or bad? Question mark.
That thing is actually it's actually pretty sexy.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
is
gonna
nice.
lie. Does it have a square coil?
It does not.
I'm just kidding.
That did come up. That was an idea. And I was like, then I got to tool all kinds of dumb shit for spiders and cones. And I don't want anything to do with that.
Oh my god, it's fantastic. There's no way that can be optimized. That is retarded.
It is optimized as hell.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, circle beats square 100% of the time. 100% of the time.
Except for the times where it doesn't.
You and me, we're gonna fight.
Why is that on Pinterest?
Oh snap! You're on Pinterest.
That's right.
Oh, this is V2.
There's no way. There's nothing about a square motor that is more better than round.
Fight.
Go.
There is though.
Go. Tell me. I got a follow-up question there too.
Okay, so cooling is one thing. I got the Bella Coola, which if you go way back in Sundown stuff, you'll get it, and if not, then you won't get it.
No, that doesn't sound familiar at all.
Well, you'd also have to hear the voicemail. Somebody left a voicemail for them, like on a weekend. This guy calls and he asked, leaving a message with Sundown about 2 subs that neither were Sundown, and asked which one had better cooling. But the way that he said it was,
Bella.
which one has the Bella Coole?
Bella Cooling. Hey, that's our people down. That's got to be somebody from down here.
That's absolutely Cajun.
And the whole voicemail was like 30 seconds, but he didn't say a whole lot. Like he had to think what he was going to say the whole time. So he's like,
Bella Coola.
which one's got the Bella Coole?
I could just picture old boy from the football movie with the
Yeah.
no shirt and the thing.
Waterboy.
Yes, Waterboy. Bella Coola.
Yeah, it was.
Cool.
It was wild, but there are advantages to that.
No, cooling's not one of them.
Oh, smoke.
Point number 2.
Cooling is one of them.
Nope, sorry.
It does.
No.
Stray flux field. There are some advantages to where that is.
How in the crap? What the? You got a magnet way out on the corner, weirdo.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Magnets
Number 3?
don't care, or the top plate doesn't care what shape it is. It's saturated or it's not. You can make it shaped like a dildo. It's going to make the same flux field at the center of the coil.
I actually probably should have researched that. I didn't know it was a top plate's up. Go ahead.
Yeah. So as long as it's magnetized, it doesn't matter what shape it's in.
That's also true. Should have made it an octagon though. It's way sexier,
No.
but not as annoying. And you seem to be like abrasive, like you like annoying. Like I'm gonna make a square sub just to annoy people.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I mean, when it comes
Annoying
down to
people or making square subs?
well, let's look at it from this aspect. I've been out of those motors for over a year. I haven't had them in a while, and you're still talking about it.
Because they're score.
It's a scoofer.
So where's the part where the marketing doesn't write itself?
I'm not sure.
'Cause you're still talking
Look,
about
I'm not arguing against any of it. I love it.
Everything is calculated.
My next, yes. All right, Jonathan Price. So my next question is the lowballer the best sub under $200? And state your case.
I believe it is. Obviously, as you saw, it can take overrated power on a tone without an issue.
You gave it 60 though, and not 40, and that was one of the things that I was gonna a bone I had to pick with you.
Okay.
You are very familiar with the scientific method. I know you are. You are because I have seen all your posts. I've seen your videos and all this shit, and I'm familiar with your psyche. But you did not follow what they did. You gave them. Listen. I understand 60 is worse than 40.
Get him.
But you have to replicate. You got to duplicate and replicate, and you gave him 60. Anyway,
you got to do samesies. You got to do samesies.
If I was going to replicate it, I would have had to use the same size sub in the same enclosure.
Yes.
Using the same source, which means going to New York or sending them a sub and say, do the same bullshit.
Yeah, but you could have approximated it in your location.
In scientific method, if one thing is different, it's not valid.
No, but you can minimize. That's
but if
the
one
whole
thing
point.
is different, it's not valid.
No, that's the only problem I have with your test. That was the only problem I have with your test.
I decided that I needed to do above and beyond the hardest possible test.
People don't know that. People don't know 60 is worse than 40.
That's why I explained it.
He said it. He said it.
It doesn't matter what you say. People don't know that.
People aren't watching the video that they're watching.
They don't. They don't.
These are words.
No, I said in the video, 60 is higher. It moves less. There's less cooling. It's harder on the sub. I explained why I use 60. If you're one of the people that goes click, 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 I'm going to skip through this whole damn thing.
I didn't skip through it. I watched the whole thing. Then watch it again. I watched the whole thing. And I get it. I get it. Rockville customers, the typical Rockville customer does not. They're like, 60 is easier than 40. They don't understand that.
Listen,
I'm just
one person said in comments, I don't understand why 60 is more than 20.
Exactly. I'm just saying.
Just
saying the scientific method. If you were going to replicate someone else's test, you should have replicated it.
Technically, I should have played the same track that EXO did on the same sub to get the same result also.
All that.
Facts.
All that. Why wouldn't you do that?
Because I go hard.
On a 60 hertz tone in a fucking seal box.
It wasn't even in a box, was it? The first test.
Yes, it was in a sealed box.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To make sure it moved even less.
Exactly. Nobody knows that shit. Like,
that's why I said it in the video.
Nobody cares.
Rabble.
Just rabble. Just duplicate the shit.
Well, I don't need a part 3.
There was a.
All right. Yeah,
I almost had a part 3 out of this because it was 40 minutes long, and I thought, is anybody going to watch a 40-minute long video?
I skipped through.
No.
As it turns out, people are.
Yeah, like 200 comments when I looked.
I will actually watch it, but I'm not going to.
People are watching the whole thing. What I was trying to do at the end to kind of keep people engaged apparently works. People have noticed. If you haven't watched it, then I won't spoil it.
I haven't. Yeah, don't spoil it. Avengers Endgame.
Put music to when you're talking.
No, that was the whole thing.
I ain't gonna lie, that works. If somebody's just dead talking, silent to me, I'm like,
Yeah.
But if you play some kind of weird song in the back, I'm like, okay, this is production value.
You remember
It doesn't
the
make
first
sense.
It
video?
does.
I did very calm, non-threatening voice.
Yeah.
I had to do that again for the second one. And it's there are things happening during that time that you may or may not notice. People have indicated that they've gone back to watch that because they didn't believe that they saw what they saw.
Are we talking about the most recent video?
The one that went up today.
Okay. I'm going to have to go watch this thing.
I don't know how many minutes it is. When I go into calm, non-threatening voice, that's when there's things going on to keep you engaged.
This was at the end?
Yes.
I cut it off. I'll be honest. I mean, I got what I needed. I saw it smoking. Like, I gotta go take a dump.
40 minutes.
40 minutes is a bit.
So, all right, Sean, why do you block everybody?
So, I don't care.
Yes.
And if I wanted to see what they were saying, then I would not block them, but I don't care. So I just block them.
I mean, wouldn't you
like
be
if you're
better off
about what I have to say in a post, I don't care. I'm going to make it so you can't see the post. If I cared what you said in the post, then I wouldn't block you, but I don't care, and I would no longer like to see what you have to say, so I block you.
Circular logic. It doesn't make any sense.
If I don't want to see what you're posting, I make it so I can't see it.
If you can copy and paste your block list and send it to us so we can give a free sticker away, that would be amazing.
Is there a thing?
Not fit in one screen.
I was just gonna say, is there a thing
5,000
where you can see
characters.
how many people you have blocked?
It's just a bunch of names.
Is that not a thing?
Right. So I have only unblocked one person ever.
Ever?
Ever.
Is his name Skippo1?
It's not.
It is not. Funny enough. I may or may not give him a pass. We'll see how it goes.
So
I got blocked in a whirlwind of blocks one time.
In case anyone doesn't realize,
all I see is a black screen talking right now.
Sean has Skip blocked on Facebook.
I promise. I don't.
Here. Oh my god.
If you make a comment, I don't really care. If it's just talking smack, I just block. Don't care. Like that's
all I see is a black screen talking right now. I don't know what's going on.
It only takes one. Block. Don't care.
I think it was during. It was like I forget. I think it was over like somebody was arguing about Pure, and then you must have just went down a row of people commenting on it and said fuck y'all, fuck y'all, fuck y'all.
Yep.
I got caught in the tornado block. It is what it is.
It very well might be. So one person that I have unblocked, I unblock them while sitting next to them at dinner. This is like 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago.
Just give me
F that guy. Go block him again. Fuck that. Go block him right now.
I said don't push it.
Yeah, right.
That's exactly right.
You should have. No, I don't know.
Skip, you're out of focus.
I don't care.
All right.
Well, block it.
Yeah.
Block him. Him.
It's a
so
thing.
Yeah. While I was sitting right next to him, he said, I'm trying to tag everybody, but I can't because I'm still blocked. I'm still blocked. I was like, yeah, you're still blocked. I don't unblock anybody.
That's funny. I wouldn't. Don't unblock nobody.
So I was like, all right, you haven't been a dick, so I'll unblock. So he had to show me how to unblock somebody on my phone. I didn't know how. He was the third one from the bottom of a long list.
I wonder if there's a limit. Because there's a limit. There's 5,000 limit to you can friends.
5,000 friends, 5,000 blocks.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
I gotta get working on that.
Yeah. What do you guess? You think
real.
you think it's over 500?
I don't know. I really don't.
That's a lot of people to block. I think I have like 7.
Every single
check.
time
right
that I have been in a post with Sean,
it's the first thing that comes up.
At least every other comment is he has me blocked. Fuck that guy. At least every other comment.
Love it.
Why? Why though?
That's
Why
hilarious.
does everyone hate you? Let's dig into this. Why does everyone hate you, man?
Fade said top 7 hated in car audio.
Yep.
So
it might be higher.
I'm pretty positive.
That's my list.
I'm pretty positive.
Who's 6
a large portion of that is because a lot of people want to hear what they want to hear, and they don't want to hear a truth.
Sure.
And as painful as that truth is, they get all butthurt when they hear it.
Sure.
And then they go keyboard commando.
Sure.
Brr, that guy told me something. I don't like it. Brr, fuck that guy.
No, I get it. I mean, I feel
that's it.
I feel like I say unpopular truths all the time, though, and maybe
they don't
there's
like getting
people
proved wrong.
Maybe I feel like I prove people wrong all the time too, though.
And you very well may. And they still go keyboard commando.
And you know what?
I don't care. But I go, I don't care, block.
Maybe I don't know that people have me blocked. I don't know, but I don't block any. Actually, there's one.
I have 20 blocked. I just counted.
20. I don't think I have any blocks. Any.
I'm gonna try to bring this up on my phone, and I will, for the privacy of others, I'll try to make it so you can't read them.
I want to know how many scrolls, how many
flips. Scroll.
How many flips of the finger does it take?
Flip of the wrist.
We're gonna be here all.
Actually, this might be a good time for my bathroom break.
Yeah, we're gonna be here all day.
Cling, cling, cling.
I gotta find this again.
How do you see?
Who's the most famous one on there? Who's the most famous one on there? If you see somebody's name, just
is that a way? Can you look at how many people you have?
It's probably you.
All right, everyone watching right now, go.
No, you probably got like.
Go and see how many people have blocked.
You have to count them.
Comment.
Yeah, whoever has the hot. No, because y'all gonna cheat. I don't believe that.
Oh, wait. Okay, I was gonna say there's no way this is a complete list because the bar went down kind of far, and then it was almost at the bottom, and then it went to the top, and then it kept going and kept going.
You gotta refresh your list.
I'm gonna make this so you can't necessarily read anybody.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do this quickly.
I don't have it. All right, there you go.
We can't see it.
That's hilarious.
It's a lot.
We're not to the bottom yet. It keeps refreshing.
So there's like a lot.
I think there's like 10 each one.
There's
so
like a lot
each
of-
flick is like 10.
A lot of at least there's a lot of
It
flick
takes
of
a
the
second
wrist.
to load them.
That's a
All
couple.
right, we're gonna need you to like count those up and then post it on Everyday Audios tomorrow. Immediately.
His
Uncle
number.
Brad Schlucky says you haven't blocked. Everybody in the comments right now. Everybody watching.
All right,
Does
so
he
that's
have
the
you
whole
blocked?
list now.
Does
Oh, now that's
Sean-
all loaded. Wait, I can go the other direction, right? So it's wait. Can you see there are names at all, or is it just
No,
white?
it just
No.
sees brightness.
Go over to your face. Yeah, right there. Oh, no, I can't see names. I can see. Oh, yeah, do like that. I can't see names, but.
All
There
right.
you go.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, I know it's not.
But it's a lot.
That's funny. I got 20. I think I
have
blocked them because
0.
I don't know. I forget why I blocked people. I think it was like one high school friend that kept posting just inappropriate things. I'm like, I don't want to see that, dude. We haven't seen
Was
this.
was it just a bunch of hair tricks?
Yeah, it was. It was hair checks and flex videos.
Not so much.
I feel bad because I did just share it. If it's something obnoxious, I'll share it.
Yeah.
Like,
obnoxious.
but it can't just be your cup rattling in the cup holder. But I'm not. Get out of here! Don't post that.
Listen, I like that shit. I love it. But, you know, what are you going to do? I want to be there watching the cup rattle. I don't.
If I want that, I just go out to my truck.
I have.
What do
I
you
Ed Lester
have in your
blocked.
truck? You have Ed Lester blocked?
Yeah.
No one has Ed Lester
I will
blocked.
tonight.
No one.
You gonna learn today.
I don't like his sparks.
My
guy.
truck is currently under construction. It is getting new door panels, a America on the 2 YOLO 18s. The new door panel is going to have all the new swags in it, which arrive 2 weeks. I think I'm leaving the mid amp the same. Redoing the console. I made a whole new infotainment system, so everything's on 3 screens. 2 of them are touch screens. I'm doing 360 cameras on it. I think I might eliminate the passenger mirrors and move to screens inside.
Oh,
There'll actually be cameras with no mirrors.
Ralph, a local shop, his car has that. It's awesome. I mean, awesome.
nah.
So yeah, I'm redoing a bulk of the interior on it.
So this is what your daily or your competition?
No, that's just
or
my show truck.
show truck. Okay,
yeah, I
and
just-
then you have the van for SPL, right? Do you still have that?
The van is completely empty right now. Is that a cat back there?
Yep.
I think so.
He's about to kill that squirrel. Poor bud.
Oh, there's a lot of squirrels. A lot of squirrels. The van is completely empty. I've been using it as a cargo van and tow vehicle
Well, there you go.
right now. I kind of took everything out to redo everything. And then my carometer went from here to about here. And then it went to here, and that's where we're at now.
I know that feeling. I know that feels. Okay, so let's go through it. You have
You still have
a show truck?
You have a CRX, huh? Still or no?
Yeah,
That's
Okay,
what
cool.
we're gonna go through. We have a show truck. We have an SPL van, a caravan, I think.
no, it's an Astro.
Oh, it's an Astro. I'm sorry. We have a CRX that's
Yep.
shit and giggles, and we have.
And
A Mercedes E55 AMG.
No, you got to run them down. Go ahead.
All right. Astro,
Sure.
CRX, Sierra, E55 AMG,
Wait,
Ooh.
Sierra. What's the Sierra?
the truck.
That's
The
the show
truck.
Okay, go ahead.
and then McLaren MP4 12C.
Well, we skipped right over the Mercedes. What?
It's an
E55.
E55 AMG.
Okay. I hate you.
That's like the 4-door one that's like nastily quick, isn't it?
Yes, mine's not stock either.
Ooh.
Of course it isn't.
It's like a big V8 or is it two? It's not turbo, is it? It's just a big V8.
It's a 5.0. It's 5.4 liter supercharged.
Oh, okay, there it is. And it's
Where-
a 4-door. Ooh.
Which
It's a four-door.
if you were gonna go grab some groceries right
You're
now,
going to
which one-
Wendy's. No, you're going to Wendy's. What
Yeah,
you
if
taking?
you're going to Wendy's.
It's usually the Mercedes. Like
Sure.
that's my general daily. Super comfortable. You want to take a road trip? It's awesome for it. It flies under the radar. Like it is stupid fast, but it flies under the radar because it looks like every
Right.
other Mercedes on the road.
Right. This is like
Unless
a,
you know what to look for,
Yeah.
you don't know it's a total sleeper.
Looks like an old person car, like just a church, a bishop or something, just going back and forth to church, and it drags.
There's no way Uncle Brad's block list is only 14 long. He finally unblocked me. Oh my god. There's no way, dude. I don't believe you.
Nobody
Anyway,
knows. Thanks.
you have an AMG and a McLaren and a effing CRX and actually that CRX is pretty loud. You were the single 8 king for a long.
We need that title back.
Time.
We need that title back in your hands.
We're gonna need you to go ahead and get started on that, sir.
Fuck Ronnie Smith.
So he's got you by a few dB, I think.
2 years. I think 2 years. I think it was the last video. I did I'm coming back doing 8 stuff, and I posted one video.
Actually, wait. What did Ronnie do?
55 something. 55 something.
55? Yeah. You did 54, though, right? So
Yeah,
you only got a
54
dB to catch him. So we're going to need you to go ahead and get started on that.
Well, I'm using the same box that I've been using for about 7 years now.
Yeah, so we need you to try. That's what I'm asking you. It's a little effort. Effort.
Okay.
Can you muster some of that?
I mean, the carometer's like right here.
No, we're going to need it here.
Like here?
There.
Who?
There. That's fine.
There maybe?
That's fine.
Who are you
Is that a
replying?
55 right there?
Okay, so if it was here, that's probably a 56 here.
Sure. Okay. All right. Right there. Perfect.
Yeah. No, just beat him by a tenth. I want him beat by a tenth.
Yeah. Don't crush his.
Give him
life.
hope. Give him hope so he keeps trying,
Yeah,
and then you keep
that's right.
gaining up a little bit.
So have it here, but only show it here.
Right.
100%.
Right.
But have that in reserve.
Right. He posts one, and you post like 0.2 over.
Yeah.
Then he works his ass off for a week and posts a 1/10 over, and you give him a little 3.
And make sure that I have like a newspaper that has the same date in every one of those videos.
All that.
I just want him to kill himself. Is basically what I want to happen.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, I mean, not on camera.
I mean,
but
there are no structures in Alabama or wherever he lives over.
he doesn't
He's in
live in
North Carolina.
Alabama. He doesn't live in Alabama.
He is in.
Are you sure?
He's in eastern North Carolina, out by the coast.
Oh,
He has the worst hick accent
do they
ever.
sell shoes in where he lives? Do they sell shoes?
So do you know Jared Gibson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coolest
He lives
guy
right
ever.
there.
We love the beast.
Jared.
He went to Jared. He lives
He
by
did
Jared.
go to Jared for real.
He does.
He is so riding the beast's wave right now. I'm just saying, Ronnie, just shout him out every single time.
So he's over there, and that is straight up backwoods as hell.
Yeah.
I had never been out there until like 2-3 years ago.
Alabama.
I sued a guy that lived there.
Of course you did. You're a litigious mofo, ain't you?
So here's the thing. If you're at a car show and you don't secure your tent and your tent hits my truck, and then you say, I'll give you $500 to fix it, and I say, that's going to be more than $500, and then you say, I'm not going to pay you, I make you pay me.
Wait, speaking of litigious, how many times have you been sued?
0.
Boom.
How many times have you been threatened to be sued?
Legitimately, or just as I'm going to say this to try to make you do something even though I have no grounds to sue you?
The second one.
Yeah, the second one.
1.
One? Over the America?
Yeah.
Wait, who did that?
How'd that go?
Who did that?
I was sent a message
Alabama guy?
that said,
Yes.
you need to stop making this. And then I said, no. And then he said, then I'm going to sue you. And I said, do you need my address?
Are you shitting me?
And I never received anything.
Honestly, because that was like a thing for a minute. Like, that was like a thing. And then it just all went away.
Because it was never actually a valid thing.
All right. All right.
And I knew it wasn't a valid thing.
I mean, obviously, you should know if it is or if it isn't. So it's not. It's not a valid thing.
It is not a valid thing.
Okay. I
It
want
was never a
America
valid
then.
thing.
I
It
want
was all
America.
an empty threat.
Just for, like, an appearance or because it
I'm
made too
guessing.
much.
I mean, if you spend 4 years getting a patent on something that was somebody else's patent in home audio, that might have been why it took 4 years.
Yikes. So does yours actually do rated though?
It does overrated. I rate it for 12. It does 14. I've posted videos doing 13, 14 all the time.
So yours does rated and his doesn't, but he wanted to sue you?
The architecture is what was in question.
It was in an output thing.
Right. In home audio for many moons, they've split the power supply and output to stack it. And I don't know if anybody ever had a patent on that, but it's been done in home audio for years and years and years. There are 4 boards in mine.
4?
Wow.
Let me say, what does it do like 12 volt flat? Like let's say 2 ohm, like random rise, 12 volt flat, 2 ohm,
12K and change.
12K and change. No,
it does the same power between 1 and 2.
What? Why? Is it regulated?
Science.
No, don't give me that science shit.
Between 12 and 14 volts, you don't gain a ton of power. And I'm out of focus. There it is.
What was that? It was like zooming. It was like zooming in.
Why don't these amps fly off the shelf? Is it because you have every single person
they
who
can't
wants
buy
them
them?
Block?
It's so the need for an amp of that size is small.
Everyone has a need for that amp of that size. Are you shitting me?
The market on amps of that size. So I came out with that amp about the time that other companies stopped making amps that size.
How much is it?
They're on the website now for I think $2,200.
That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
You shitting me? That's like it's 20 cents a watt. Oh my god, I got to have it. And this is
you don't have to
Korean.
worry about impedance rise.
This is Korean, right?
At 3 ohms, At 3 ohms, the thing still makes 10K.
It's an
Is it?
It's an extreme amplifier. Just
is it like 2 amps in one case?
He said 4.
Oh, 4 boards.
Right. It works similarly to how 2 amps would work.
Okay. So, but the reason why I asked that is because do I need to worry about the impedance at the outputs? You know what I mean? Like, if I wire to 1 ohm, is that really half ohm on 2 boards, or you know what I mean?
That's getting into all kind of technical crap that people are like, well, it's each amp and
I mean,
it has one set of outputs. It has one set of RCA inputs. It has one set of adjustments.
There you go. So what is the minimum?
I run mine in my car at 0.4
Nominal?
Yeah.
What?
So I run at 0.4. I accidentally wired it to, I think it was 1/8 of an ohm.
Oh my
because
God.
I thought I had different coils in those subs, and I put everything in parallel.
I've done that.
It kept going in protect. Like, I was getting good power out of it.
Yeah. And you
But
just
it kept
get
going
mad.
to protect.
And you just get mad. Like, what the fuck is going on?
What
was
the
like,
hell?
this is
What's going on?
Stupid fucking
What's
amp.
going on? So then I decided, now I'm going to make you do this. Ah!
Yeah.
And that's why I have one that needs repaired.
Well, there you go. All right.
If you
All right.
slow roll it, it
Look.
would protect every time. But
Yeah. You keep
fast
forcing it.
rolling an 1/8 ohm, and it was like, nah.
Ain't doing
So,
it.
12K. How long is it?
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Zing!
Hello.
26 inches.
I can fit that. I can fit 26.
Look on the freaking website, man.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
dude,
in-
I don't do that.
it's in
I don't
I don't watch
millimeters.
your videos. I don't look at your website.
I don't do that shit.
It's in millimeters. I ain't fucking doing
How
it.
many? Hey, how many episodes of Everyday Audios have you
All
watched?
of them, he said.
Exactly.
Well, I'm watching one right now.
Suck it.
So that's one.
Exactly. Suck it.
Why is it so
I'm not
bright
going to
right
your
now?
website. I got you live. Tell me how long it is, weirdo.
I have to look it
Pause.
up.
All right. So I need you to ask Skip a very
No, I got questions.
question.
I got questions.
No. It's
Radio
question
Shack?
time for
You got questions? I've got answers.
Sean.
This is weird.
Sean, I need you to ask Skip
Why
a
is it
very
so
uncomfortable
bright?
question
It's so fucking
right
bright.
now. On your mark, get set, go.
No, I don't. Don't do that. Optional 4-gauge adapters coming soon, though. That's what it says.
Okay. Uncomfortable question. How comfortable is your seat?
It's not. It's literally an oversized like love chair, and I'm loving it. Like, look how much space I got right here.
That's not uncomfortable at all.
I know. Well, that was the answer. Not uncomfortable at all.
He's gonna be so disappointed when he comes back.
He's gonna scold us. Dude,
I'm pretty sure he went to pee because you don't have like 4 beers and not pee.
Dude, he's every show he does this. It's ridiculous. He's got like the bladder of a old lady or a young girl or something. I don't know.
The only reason I'm not going to get another one is because you'd be left awkwardly alone.
It's not the first time. It's just happens. Man, y'all remember this was like the first time in my remembrance of somebody coming out with a copy of a well-known brand. You remember Flex?
So if you go back on my videos,
I love it. Yes, that's what I was bringing up. Y'all destroyed him, and I was mad because I liked them subs. It was like a hybrid of like Obsidian and Sundown, but like not done well at all. But still,
yeah, it was basically like everything from Scar.
Yeah,
but so
it's fucked up.
So yeah, that guy, he just straight out pissed me off, and I was like, all right, video time.
Who was that? Do y'all know who that was? If you can say.
I don't know if I still have a screenshot of it. I had a screenshot of his Facebook profile. It was like a 16, 17-year-old kid that I guess.
That's cool, man.
Went to his parents. It was his dad's company.
Wow.
That he was shipping out of.
Wow.
I did a lot of digging.
Yeah, I see this. You tried to ruin that little kid. Come on now.
Hey.
But
don't come out fight with the big dogs if you're not ready.
Don't you think that was like one of the first ones that did that though? Like that came out with a just blatant copy of it?
I mean, there's other stuff. It's all catalog stuff.
Yeah. But like man, like as just like like there's probably 10 or 12 that just buy shit now and rebrand it, but like that was like the first one like for audio, like car audio classified,
I think it's been happening longer than that.
Maybe so. That's the first one I remember. Like
it might be the first one you really noticed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it was just like he didn't change much, just the color. A
green basket.
Yeah. Hey, the green was cool though. I like the green.
If you like green.
I love green. It was cool. I had 2 of them. I forget how much they cost at the time, like $120 or something shipped.
Not enough to stay in business.
Yeah, what happened? He did the first run and then like that was it. Like
it's because he was super young. He found out how much it would cost to make them.
Right.
Probably didn't factor in getting them here or importing or transportation. Offered free shipping. Didn't count into that.
Right.
Then realized that making $10 or whatever per sub isn't sustainable.
Right.
So he didn't make enough money to make more of them. It was just enough money to put in his pocket for a little bit.
Right.
And then you can't make more of them. But also, what if it takes you, like, pretty much everybody else that does this, they show up for like a year and a half.
Right.
That's how long it takes them to go through one run of subs. They realize it was an awful idea, and then they go away. And then somebody else does the same thing.
Right. It's a never-ending cycle.
Yeah, every time let's sell this really cheap stuff.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable.
Man,
you have to make some kind of money at it, or you can't keep doing it.
Right. Man, what? I know your video still up? Have you testing it?
Yeah, it's way back there.
Yeah. It's better. What was wrong with it? What did they do wrong? That didn't make it stand up to like the Obsidian or whatever.
Well, you're asking me to recall a video that I made like 10 years ago?
Do it.
What sub are y'all talking about?
Flex, brah, flex.
Oh my god.
Shut your mouth. That was godly subs, and both of y'all are haters. Go.
What? We talked about Flex on this show before.
I know.
Terrible.
I mentioned his video, y'all. Oh wait, who did I? I mentioned that to Derek.
And look, that's why we appreciate Sean, dude, because he's like, you know what? Let me test this thing.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
He just said
if it sucks, I go, you know what? That sucks.
Yeah. And people can't handle it, so then you block them. It's not garbage. Block. Fuck out of here.
No, he can't handle people saying that he's wrong.
Oh.
But if I'm right, then I'm not wrong.
Are you though?
When I put out a video that proves it,
I need you to like get every sub $200 sub. That was weird.
Jesus.
And test them all.
Right. So that nice budget of wasting money to make videos that I will never recoup.
You own a McLaren!
Yeah, there's a reason why I don't spend all my money on under $200 subs to make videos.
What
Maybe
year?
that's why I don't own a McLaren.
What year is
God
that?
damn it.
That's a 2012.
Okay. Can you say how much it costs? Just how much it costs?
No,
tell
don't
me.
ask
I
me
want to
that.
know. I mean, you could Google it.
What model is it?
No.
It's an MP4
Oh my
12C.
God. How much did it cost?
MP4C.
MP4 12C.
How much did it cost?
And I will also tell you that
Okay.
if you look up the price on one of those, there's going to be a huge gap.
I'm gonna do it.
Yes. And obviously you paid like the
Was it like a salvage title or something?
Nope. I paid $1,000 less than the dealer did.
MP4 12C.
A dealer bought it from another dealer, had it for 6 months for the owner of the dealer to drive it. He's a professional race car driver. Had it for him to drive while he was in town.
Danica Patrick.
And when he put 900 miles on it in 6 months and sold it to me for $1,000 less than they paid for it.
Damn.
He showed me the invoice where they bought it.
I don't even want to know. I just want to maintain the illusion you paid $1 million.
It's not $1 million.
I don't care. It's a McLaren.
It was it over 200?
I just don't answer that.
Why?
Don't answer that.
I will give you the same
he's-
explanation
if
I
he's-
give to
Dude,
every
it's like
person
the
that asks
same
me.
thing. Look, every time anyone,
I just want to
Like,
know.
listen.
I don't care.
it doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter.
It says
right?
it's-
it's a McLaren. It's awesome. It doesn't matter what he paid for it. Like it's,
It does.
Every time you talk, every time anyone knows that you have anything to do with Bitcoin, they always ask you, "How many do you have?" Like this, what? How much money
Price-
do you have in your bank account?
Price-
Why does that matter?
Price
There-
would
there
answer
are-
my question.
There are two answers because I get that asked a lot. And I'm going to give you the two answers. And Taylor, you're going to love them. The first one that I most often use,
I don't see where it says.
I get
none.
asked all the time. Somebody says, how much does one of those cost? And my response is a house.
There you go.
Well, how much does a house cost?
That's
well,
exactly
your
right.
interpretation.
It could be a shitty house. It could be a fucking awesome house.
Is it a $150,000 house? Is it a $500,000 house?
That's
Where
right.
do you live? What's the size of it? We don't know.
Right.
It's a house. That's your interpretation of what a house costs.
Right.
Use your imagination. That's what it costs.
The
The
base.
second one, and this doesn't get. I can't use this very often because I have to consider who I'm talking to.
I feel like Fade's a millionaire.
The opportunity has come up where I should have said it and didn't because they wouldn't have got it. But the answer is more than you can afford, pal. McLaren.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
Rest in
Well,
peace.
the first person
listen.
that said that to me, and I thought I should have said that. I was glad I didn't because it was 4 kids that were under 18 in a car, and I was like, "You're not going to get that."
Although
Base-
the Supra in that scene could wreck your McLaren.
Yeah, but he's got like 100,000 in overnight parts in Japan.
So here's the thing: it couldn't because they're all like the holy grail is a 10-second car. My car
That came stock.
is this far from running 9s.
You ran it at the track?
It will
He
be 10
beats
the
the-
quarter.
Wait,
Dude,
shut
he
up,
beat
Fade.
the-
Let
I'm
the man
telling you, he
answer.
beat the snot out of that
Oh,
thing.
really? I never seen no video.
Yeah.
Why don't you post videos of that? Have you posted videos of that? What's going on?
Yeah.
I have another channel that I do that kind of thing with.
Oh, what is it?
It's EMF Autos.
Is it really? What is EMF? What is that? I'm out of the loop.
Electromagnetic.
It's my company name.
Yeah, what does it stand for? I look up.
Electromotive Force.
I look,
Hello.
I look up EMF and it says cancer. I'm not joking. That's the
All right,
first thing
listen.
comes up.
We got about 15 minutes.
No, we don't.
All right.
We have an hour.
We got about 15 minutes. And listen, we're gonna take
Is it all-wheel drive?
questions. We're gonna take questions from the comments. I know you don't want to hear from all your haters, but we're gonna take
Or-
questions. I'm gonna
I can
cherry
stop
pick.
there.
I'm gonna cherry pick.
Does it have paddle shifters?
It does have paddle shifters.
Ooh.
Shifts in 20 milliseconds in track mode.
It's not all-wheel drive,
I
is
don't
it?
care what people say.
It is rear wheel drive.
I don't care if autos are faster.
I'm about to mute
than-
Fade.
than manuals. It's
So
still a game.
here's the thing.
Did you have to put different tires on it? Did you put different tires on it?
It came with Pirelli P0s and they suck. And I put
Hoosers.
Michelin MP the Pilot Sport 4S's on it.
Oh. That's like a
way better tire.
you can
way
so you can drive to the track and almost run 9s and drive home.
Yep.
Like you don't swap nothing at the track, huh?
Nope.
Exactly.
I can drive to Florida for half mile, run half mile, and then drive back.
What is it? What does it get miles per gallon?
Highway, I crept 26 miles per gallon once.
Oh, that's not bad.
Wow, that's stupid.
I can get 24, 25 semi-regularly.
Dude,
City, I've never run a tank of just city. It's going to be bad.
That thing's light as
But
shit.
highway's not bad. And that average speed is, let's say we were in a place with a speed limit that was
dynamics
85. I was maintaining roughly the speed limit.
Dude, just like go hoon on it and tag me and skip.
No, he can't tag me. He can't tag me.
Oh, that's true. You have to unblock the
All right, so there's a video.
Don't.
Steve Mick was in my car
Don't.
like a week and a half ago.
That's another mythical creature.
So he was in my car a week and a half ago.
He's watching right now. Or
No,
what?
he's not. Is he?
I swear to God.
We went to Tail of the Dragon. He was in my car. He tapped out. He was not having it.
What?
It's a very, It's a very different experience.
I mean,
like
that's
he's gone
9
fast,
seconds.
He's gone fast in corners. Way different experience. Every time somebody gets in the car, I always tell them, "You feel like you're going to die. We're not. It's fine."
Is it?
It's just something you got to get past. So he tapped out of that. But in the first one we did, he was on his bike, and I have video of this. He's on his bike in front of me. I have the camera. You can see him the whole time. It's 11 miles, 318 turns. I got 6.4 miles to the gallon in that 11 miles.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is it? What can you do to those? Like, I mean, a Honda, you could do fucking endless shit, but like these come already fast. Like, there's not. Is there much room for improvement? You know?
Mine is tuned. You can pick up 100 horsepower
Jeez.
and like 90 foot-pounds of torque when you tune it.
Mm-hmm.
Now guys are getting into changing the turbos.
Oh God.
So they're putting bigger turbos on them. So like the 720S already runs 9s to begin with. Like 9899 stock.
Just LS swap it.
Then they're putting bigger turbos on them.
America.
They're getting
America.
about 900 to 1,000 at the wheels.
That's dumb.
And they're not opening up the motor. They're tuning it and putting bigger turbos, and they're done.
That's
and
dumb.
they're running like 9.4s, 9.5s and a quarter.
That's
And
crazy.
and you can drive it to the track. There's full interior, no slicks. and
AC.
skins. Yeah, AC, everything.
Bullshit.
So annoying.
Yeah. Fade, you looking for questions? Somebody said you should race Scotty Johnson's CTSV.
Yeah,
What's up?
I am looking for questions.
Okay, so I'm familiar with the car.
Run it, bitch. Half mile.
Get that.
Before it was
Get
twin
that work.
turboed,
Come get that work.
I would be faster than him. I actually have video that I took. I was at an event where he ran it.
Oh, what, half mile? Do you do that too? You do that also?
Yes.
Oh.
I haven't done it in that car yet because the event that I was going to do,
Fades out.
they canceled. So now I have to go to Florida for that, and the dates they've been doing have been other places. But the next one I'm going to try to get down to.
Damn.
That one will run about just under 170 and a half mile.
And that's from a stop, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Standing half mile will run about 170.
What's
Now, the CTSV now,
godly?
it should, if he can get traction, that's going to be the key. If he can get traction, it would be faster.
Ooh. Run it.
That's assuming he can get traction.
Sean,
If
how
you can't
many
traction-
cats do you have?
What?
How many cats do you have?
0.
You have no cats.
That's false. We see one in your backyard. One
That's not mine.
documented.
That is a neighborhood cat, as I found out. There's
So-
actually like 3 of them.
So many haters, and no one wants to ask Sean any questions in the comments. That is a riot. That cracks me up. Y'all are gonna let him sit here and flex about his McLaren, and I get one question about does he have any cats? Y'all crack me up.
I
man.
said, somebody was saying something. How many patents do you own? I think that was a question.
1 currently.
At least one more than everyone in the comments.
Boom! You don't
If
know.
I
who's
had
in
a mic,
you
I'd
don't-
drop it.
You don't know who's in the comments. Chill out.
Are you married? That's personal, Hank.
Technically.
We don't want to get into that.
You just
How
reading.
many? Oh my God! All right, that's personal. Jesus,
Cheeses?
We
What's
already-
cheese got to do with this?
cheese. I like cheese.
Cheez-Its.
How long has the EMF been in business? I think we
talked that one.
2006 ish.
9.
Well, 2009 is where it
2009.
officially started as like a store and stuff.
Can you unblock
Colton McAllister. Hey, do it live. Can you do it live
Do
right
it
now?
live.
Oh, that
right
would be
now.
so amazing.
Unblock Colton McAllister. Unblock him.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. Fuck them. Fuck you, Colton.
No.
Get out of
No,
here.
because a long time ago, I remember how long it was. Skip asked on YouTube, "Will you unblock?"
Yeah,
me?
I did.
You have to earn it.
And what did I say? Something
Look, he just
something
earned
smart
it
ass.
just now.
Did he? What he said?
I know. Podcast ain't over yet.
That's true.
No, I'm not. No, I
How
wouldn't.
How many?
Oh, because I didn't go
Don't
get
do
another
that.
one.
Hank, I almost said it.
Why are you just reading blindly all the
I
questions?
know, I almost said it. Just because it's funny.
Do it then.
Jonathan DeMuth.
In the building.
That. Why do you have DeMuth blocked?
Again,
That's
if you say
Mr.
something
T3.
stupid,
That's Mr. T3.
The gods.
it only takes one. I just
T3. Cuz.
Yo, can we get him on and talk about like old school
We
Murphy?
do need to
Murphy,
get
old school.
Jonathan
Shut up. Old school
DeMuth.
Murphy stories.
Hey, listen, Jonathan.
That would be so
Message
funny.
me or reply in the comments. I don't care. Look, we got to get you on, cuz.
Any
For real.
any
We gotta
plans?
get
Any plans for an 18-inch low baller?
you on. Duh.
I've had a few people ask. I don't think it would sell very well, and I say that
Everybody.
because if you look at all the sales of all my Sundown stuff and EMF stuff, you can find trends. And I'll also point out that Sundown made an SA18 because people asked for it. They made one run of them, then they stopped making them because a bunch of people bought them, and then nobody bought them.
People's eyes are bigger than their stomach. You know, like
Right. So what happens?
know.
The
you can't
smaller
fit those
subs-
nowhere.
The smaller subs, like the lower power handling ones, people don't buy the bigger sizes as much.
Right. There's no point
The
to.
bigger, more powerful ones, they buy the bigger sizes. I mean, that's even apparent in the low ballers now. 12s sell way better than 15s.
Everybody
Right.
loves 12s.
Right, but when you get into like
18s for the low balls.
the YOLOs, like the version 1s, I sold 15s and 18s were about the same, and then 12s were like maybe 20%. So it was like a 20, 40, 40. And that was in the higher power handling and everything else.
What about smaller amps? Thought of those?
People have asked me for those too, and I've thought about it.
Like a
I want
3,000?
America.
Like a
It's
3,000 or
America.
something?
Hey, I thought about doing starting with maybe a 2000 because that seems to be most common,
Right.
like a 4-channel, 50x4, 75x4. It's just the market is so saturated
Oh
with
my
people
God.
that just, hey, let's go make a bunch of amps, and then they go away after a year, and they sell them for nothing. So that's
Yeah.
what I'm competing against. I mean, they might be perfectly fine amps, and I can make good amps, but they're going to go, this is how much it costs, so I'm going to buy the cheap one, and then they're gone after a year. So it's a rough market to do anything in.
Who's got the strongest sub motor?
I mean, are you talking Gauss numbers?
I'm not sure.
Because
Just
that would be the only way you could judge just the motor.
let's say Gauss. Yeah.
But it's Gauss, not Gauss.
Oh,
Look, listen
get it,
to
get
me.
it, get it.
So we don't want to say Gauss.
I'm saying Gauss.
Gauze. It's
That's
pronounced
how-
gauze pads.
Nope. Sorry.
I don't have a listing of every motor ever made to know.
Why not?
I can tell you that the YOLO V2 is the highest I've ever seen on a sub.
Have you tested the DDZ?
I have in the past.
Okay. So
And of
The
YOLO
YOLOs.
V1 was stronger.
stronger than the Z.
Yeah, just barely.
Okay.
What's
Okay, that puts one down.
who's the biggest build for E EMF?
There's one that's coming that he's posted some. Thomas Greenidge is building an extreme vehicle.
Oh.
He has got 4 YOLO V1s and 8 Americas.
Oh my gosh.
Mike.
That's ridiculous.
Michael Myers said any plans for an SQ-oriented subwoofer? No, I don't think so, Mike.
I mean, if I did, it wouldn't be a full line. It would kind of be a derivative of something that I would like one-off custom build. Like something I would offer off of something else.
Where did you come up with the idea for a square motor instead of the norm?
Why not? There you go.
Demuth says Gauss means nothing. Yes, we know this.
That is true. And actually, I did a white paper on that a long time ago. I took a 6.5 out of my van from the back door.
Somebody mentioned that actually.
6,400 Gauss.
Send it. SPLs.
Dude, tweeters are like 22,000 Gauss. Gauss.
I like that other video you did too, where you showed that like in the program, like if you tuned higher, it supposedly was supposed to be higher SPL, but then in the car you tuned lower and bam, louder.
Yeah, it fell out. Everything was just not at all right.
I love that because you know how many people like just follow that program nowadays and they just assume it's God. You know, they don't try nothing anymore. They don't try nothing anymore.
Why do you always use Sundown parts?
I don't always use Sundown parts, but they are good parts. So the ones that I do use are good, so I use them.
Do your ears pick up TV channels?
No, because they're not digital. They're analog only. So back in like 2000, they stopped working because that's when everything went to digital.
You got to put the foil out.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Let's see. That was it. That's all.
Nick
Nick
Garcia had a question.
Yeah, but we don't care about him.
Oh, what's the beef with Nick Garcia? The Chode. Y'all remember the Chode? That was his name on the forum.
I'm trying to read all the questions.
Wait, what? Shut up, Paid. Do you know the beef with Nick Garcia or not?
No, I don't.
No, I don't know what it is. I'm asking, not asking you. I'm asking the guests.
It's USDA grade.
USD grade.
What is it? What's the beef?
No, it's where's the beef?
Yeah, he had beef. He had beef with Dave Lieb too. You remember that?
He's got beef with everybody.
He does. I love it.
Like which one are we talking about?
I don't know. I just brought it up. Well, he said
I actually think EMF has an SPL championship. Don't you have a championship?
Several. Yeah.
Yeah. So Smith Brad, which is a strange name, he has several. Someone copies. Nope. Awkward.
he already used it. We already asked that, Hank.
Dude, we already asked. Why y'all keep asking about Sundown parts? What's a radial or square? I mean, radial doesn't have a top plate. Let's move on.
Yeah, our questions suck. What's coming?
I mean, no one has a relevant question.
Yeah, the trolls. we have the best and worst trolls.
I know.
I love
I have
everyone.
the best view where there's no comments.
Yeah.
This is what cracks me up. Everyone is like, "Fuck Sean, he's the worst," and he's got me blocked. Like, okay, so listen, we're gonna have him on the show. You can jump in the comments and say what you want to say, and everyone's like, I don't want to say anything. I don't understand.
Because their block was warranted.
I don't. Obviously.
Right.
Like, what do you? Everyone has a chance. I will legitimately read your question right now to Sean, and he is forced to answer it.
Unless I go full Rockville.
Yeah, let's just go full Rockville
cut the hard
right
line.
now.
When
are you gonna pay Brandon Sparks back?
For what?
I don't know.
This is weird.
What thoughts on Kicker Q series?
I'm not familiar with it. Haven't looked at anything kicker since CES when I went in their booth and was like, cool, they have stuff.
Are the low ballers still $150 for the challenge?
Yes, the only way to get that, you have to contact me directly.
Can you please unblock Brandon Sparks?
Okay, you need to be more specific because there's more than one Brandon Sparks.
Is there?
And I don't know that I have any of them blocked.
Jonathan DeMuth says, do you remember getting whooped by his 118-inch DD back in the day?
No.
Making shit up. That's why I had to block you. He's also blocked. He wants to know if you don't block him.
Which one?
Jonathan DeMuth. Yeah.
The answer to will I unblock you is no.
Yeah.
It's always no. Apparently you owe Brandon Sparks money. I don't know. Hank keeps spamming that in the chat.
So that's normal.
Yeah. Nice, Hank. We asked it. Hank.
So,
What about
square magnet patent? No, we already talked about that. It's a top plate thing. 40 hertz of wasted information. We don't need to go over that. Fuck
What-
Sean Belanger.
what do you if you were Rockville Audio right now, what steps would you take to move in the right direction right now? If you were just-
hire T Fade as their.
I don't know why. I don't know why Fade doesn't
Hire
wanna-
me. I would try to invent a time machine and not do everything that was done in the last 3 weeks.
Would you do that live video? That was the most awkward, weird thing ever.
No, that was a bad idea.
I mean,
But, yeah, they don't know that though.
I know
knew
because
that
it's
was
still
a bad
up.
idea from
It's
the
still
beginning.
up. It's still up right now. They haven't deleted it.
I knew that was going to be a bad idea from the response of the other videos. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
already know who's going to come in there. But then they just made it worse trying to explain their point of view. And I said in the video that was put up earlier today, I don't think that they're intentionally doing some of the things that they're doing.
Yeah.
I think they're just ignorant to it. They don't understand it, and they think this is good when it's not.
No, they don't understand.
When they were like 6 minutes in on 750 watts on the essay, oh god, you could just see them all like, oh fuck, what do we do? What do we do?
This is bad. What just happened?
It's not blowing. All right, we'll go up to 1,000, then we'll do it. Like,
Well,
dude.
I need more gain.
Yeah, I love that. That was the best. I don't care any about mini memes. That was the best quote from that entire video.
I
100%.
thought that I was going to get banned from that on YouTube.
I don't-
because I was in there.
Oh, you was
I
on the
put,
YouTube one?
Yeah, I put like 4 or 5 comments up.
Mm-hmm.
They never addressed them or anything, and I thought either they're avoiding them, they don't see them. There's a ton of them. I don't know, whatever. And then I put one up, and he said it on air, and I was like, "Oh, now I know he knows I'm here."
Oh.
And then every single comment I made after that, he said on air.
Oh.
And some of them were even asking me, what should they do?
Dude,
Like, I made a comment about the crossover. What should we do? Told them. What frequency? Told them.
Oh.
You know,
on that first essay test, they were just like, I mean, I don't know if that matters, but they were just wide open on the low pass, you know? It was just like,
it does matter.
does it?
Which
Well,
is
there you go.
Yeah, does it though?
I mean, I don't know. But they were playing music, so maybe it does matter on that test, you know?
It matters even with a tone because you still
Okay.
have harmonics.
Okay. But it was just, it was just a disaster. And I loved it.
Yeah, it was a shit show, and we all like to watch train wrecks.
Yeah. I was in there
That's
late.
why the thumbnail on today's video, I figured would get people to watch it anyway because that is the biggest smoke show I've ever seen from a sub ever.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
you watch the video, and the thumbnail is there, but the rest of the video, man, is like, hey, there's a little bit of smoke. Hey, I can't see in my office.
There you
Yeah.
go.
It was.
What's your channel? We got to wrap this up, so we
Go
gotta plug him.
It is youtube.com/EMF audio, or just search EMF audio. It should come up. Whole bunch of videos. There's a playlist for Tech Stuff Tuesday. There's
Yeah.
some other random videos on there, but the Tech Stuff Tuesday ones seem to be the ones that people enjoy.
Yep.
I like the text.
I like tech stuff. I don't watch Derek's, but I like watching yours.
No, yeah,
Derek sucks.
yeah. He's
He's
terrible.
boring. His face is stupid.
All that.
How far are you from Sundown? You right around the corner or not?
100 miles.
100 miles? Damn. That
Door to door, 100 miles.
Go slap Derek in the face for me. Thank you.
What? Yes, please.
I
Can you
might
get
be
that
up there
on
video. Maybe.
Do it.
I'll see if I can
And then-
work that in there.
and
You
take
probably do it like super fast in the McLaren.
Yeah. Are you taking the
I
McLaren?
have taken McLaren up there once
Oh.
because, well, I was taking it to West Virginia, and I stopped there on the way, and apparently there was some disbelief that I actually had it until I showed up with it, and then they went, holy shit, you actually bought that. They thought I rented it or something while I was in California. I bought it in California.
RentHollywoodCars.com.
Well, so
You're-
I
obviously-
bought it in California, and I drove it around for a week, so I posted pictures and videos and stuff, and it had a dealer tag on it.
Wait, is that where you went and bought it? You went and bought it from California?
Yeah.
And you drove it back or you shipped it?
No, I drove around for a week, so I was there for a week anyway.
Okay.
Drove around for a week with a friend of mine, hung out, and then had it transport back home.
Oh, okay. I was about to get very cringy if you drove it back.
You need to like buy more cars because if I bought a McLaren, none of my friends would like question it at all because they'd be like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Well, so I have 2 things that I want to get in the near future, and then another one further away. One, I want something right-hand drive, so that's going to happen.
Ooh, what?
Right-hand
Like
drive.
what? Like what?
Just for
Like a Honda or a Nissan, or what are we talking?
There is a Honda that I've been looking at that's right-hand drive and manual.
NSX? You want an NSX?
I would take an NSX. They're going for a lot of money.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Even the ones here are going for. I mean, they keep going up.
All right, now you got my interest. What do you want? What do you want Honda right-hand drive? Integra? Type R?
You'll never. It's a Japan only car.
Fuck.
And it's convertible.
Oh, a city? Is it a city?
Nope.
I'm close.
Nope.
I'm close. Fuck. I don't know.
I did a video
A
on
convertible?
that.
A convertible?
I don't know any Japan
before 1990s or?
It has to be older than 94 to
Is
get
it one of those
Okay.
like teeny tiny ones?
That's what
I don't
I
know
thought.
any
Pretty small,
Japan
yeah.
only cars.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
what I
small.
thought. That's what I thought that city thing, that city turbo thing or whatever.
It's like 42 horsepower.
Oh.
Yes. I can't remember the name of that thing, but it is teeny tiny.
It's a
I
Honda.
forget.
A Honda Beat? Oh.
Yes. That's
And the other one that I've been looking at is a Nissan PAO.
PAO? Never heard of that
Yo,
one.
let me know when you're about to import. I might want to order one too, bro.
Put some
I'm
shit.
serious. I'm
Yeah.
serious.
What's the other one?
The Nissan PAO.
Oh, that was the two you want to buy?
Yeah, there's another one that I want, but I can't get them here yet. I think I could get one into Canada,
Yeah.
but I'd have to register it in Canada to bring it here.
Right.
Well, then you got to bring Jacob because he's got that down pat.
Why doesn't he have a supercar yet?
So the Terra that he got from Canada, I drove that entire trip. We were supposed to switch off. He'd never left the country before. So I went with him. I arranged all the paperwork for the car. He ended up being really sick and like all drugged up on flu meds. So I drove
Fucking gluten.
the
I'm
15
telling you.
hours there and the 15 hours back. The entire trip to get that car.
Oh my god. Well worth it. Well worth
It's
it.
your Terra now.
Look at me.
Oh,
I own the Terra now.
I
can't-
drove. I mine.
Matt, I can't click on that, but message me.
No, any of them import companies, they cost too much.
Yeah, they also cost.
And then there's
enough.
no chance. There's no guarantee it's going to get here. They might get here with just the firewall cut in half or something.
Well,
Yeah.
no, so the place
want-
I'd be buying through, it would work out well.
All right, good.
And then I also have the place that I normally bring any type of stuff in through. They said they would also do cars.
And you have to pick it up from like the port or something, or
I could have it delivered to my door.
ooh,
I mean, it costs more to do it that way, but the way that I would probably do it through the other place, they bring it into the port, and from that point, I could either hire somebody to go pick it up, or I could just go pick it up. The nearest port I could get it into through that one place would be Savannah, Georgia. That's like a 4-hour drive for me.
Faye said he wants to
Alright.
see a McLaren burnout in the next week or so. So
100%.
Well,
make-
the
make
thing
it
is, you can't in those.
I will.
no, disable the ABS or something. You could do it.
No,
pull the
yeah.
fuse. Pull the fuse.
You can't.
Something.
You cannot do it in those cars.
I'm gonna YouTube
The car will
McLaren.
not- if the car is too smart, it will not let you.
I know mine is so smart it can't do it, and it has nothing to do with not enough horsepower.
The problem is, it's so good at what it does, it won't let you do things like that.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I don't want it now. I don't care how much
Nope.
it costs, how fast it is.
Sorry.
If I can't burn
All right,
out
we
in
gotta
it,
wrap
it's
this
just
shit up.
worthless.
Well,
Wrap it up, Sean.
rear
Tell
tires are
everybody
$7.
why you hate them so bad.
Tell them you're
and
not getting
we gotta
unblocked.
Get out of here. You're not getting unblocked.
Don't-
And you still all suck.
Yeah, I'm better than you and right.
All that. Just I give you
What-
2 minutes.
what's-
to diatribe
And what's coming
right
on the next Tech Tuesday?
now. All that.
I'll let you know Monday or Tuesday.
Nah,
He
I
doesn't even
this is
know.
horrible.
I'm serious.
I'm
I
cutting a hard
often
line.
don't come up with stuff until like Saturday or maybe even Sunday.
Where's the end?
And I'll go, shit, it's almost Tuesday. And then
Oh,
I
I
come
know.
up with something and shoot it.
That's when
I
the
know
best.
that
That's when
feeling.
the best content comes out, though.
I know, for real.
February was great. I did the entire month ahead of time and then went to Florida for 2 weeks.
I would never do that ever. That's oh man, that's the best way to do it. But oh my god,
I
It
think
is
we're gonna have
stressful.
Jonathan DeMuth on the next show.
let's go.
All right. Anything you want to leave us with?
No.
Stella Artois.
It's a
choice
great
beer for life.
combination.
So stupid.
Awesome.
Everybody
All
go
right.
check out EMF Car Audio, Tech Time Tuesday.
EMF, all that.
It was a Rockville kind of week.
It was. And we're done.
Rockville.
Honestly, I cannot